Cybercrime are on the increase. Now, parents, you've got to get serious about knowing what your children are doing on cell phones and on computers. Computers and cell phones can be some of the best technological units for your children to learn from and to grow from and to develop from, or they can be some very destructive items. So now you've got to know what your children are doing. The reason I say that is my grandson called a young lady in this community and asked her to send him her picture. And she did. She sent him a picture of her vagina, close up. There's something wrong with that. But whatever's wrong with it, we've contributed to it. As adult people, we have contributed to it. Our whole nation have contributed to it. We've allowed sex to run amok. We've allowed all other kind of pornography to run amok. We've allowed violence to run amok. And now our children are just out there victims of what we've allowed to happen. And I know technology is moving so cotton-picking fast that we, and especially as old people, can't keep up with it. But we better be trying. We better be trying. We better be reading. We better be watching. We better be looking, listening. And we better be becoming knowledgeable, because we need to know some of these things. And our young people can be on a computer, and they can be dealing in pornography and violence and all kinds of crazy talk with older people or whatever in relationships. And the minute you come up the stairs, by the time you turn the corner, they can hit a button, reduce what they're looking at, and pop something else up there that is wholesome. So when you come and look over their shoulder, you see the wholesome program or the wholesome email or the wholesome whatever. But you've got to be swift enough to understand the computer well enough to go there and reduce what they're looking at and bring up what it was that they were looking at before. You've got to do that. You've got to do that, because our children are just brilliant. They are much swifter than we were when we were their ages. And they are bombarded with so many tricks and games and alternative methods that oftentimes they can just outsmart us. Unless we just devote ourselves to just using our wisdom. Just using our wisdom. Have somebody sometime who's computer literate to come into your house and to go in your computer and to determine what your child is watching and doing. Force your child to give up their password to their email stuff. Force your child. This is your house. And your child shouldn't have any secrets in your house. You can respect your child without yielding to them freedom to do anything they want to do, whenever they want to do it. You know, that's trying to be their friend. But bring that computer literate person in. Let them just go through your child's email, go through your child files, and see what they are doing. See who they're talking to. See what they're downloading. See what they are saying to people. And see what people are saying to them. 2009 was a very, very swift year. And in order to be able to survive 2010 as parents, as slow as we are, we're going to have to figure some alternative methods to keep up with and keep ahead of our children and grandchildren. Let's be aware of that now.